Your favourite speed demons return to scorch the tracks in the JK Tyre National Racing Championship. The battle intensified in the Volkswagen Polo Cup, the bosses went back to the drawing board, and a stunning result in the Formula LGB Swift left everyone speechless.
Welcome to the fourth round and the second day of the JK Tyre National Racing Championship in Chennai. Now there's good news and bad news. The good news is that for all you motorsports enthusiasts, there's plenty of racing action coming your way. The bad news is that you have to endure me for the next half an hour. Let the torture begin. No, I don't want to sing. I'm shy. Well, that wasn't so bad, was it? It's only going to get better from here, as now the cars take center stage.
In fact, they take centre stage in the Volkswagen Polo Cup, where the race for the championship was hotting up.
Well, it's time for the beauties to take centre stage with the Polo R Cup, and on pole position we have Abhinav Aditya Agarwal.
Racing's greatest leveller, the reverse grid, showcased some new contenders in Abhinav Aditya Agrawal on pole, followed by Mumbai's Saurav B, Vidit Jain, defending champion Vishnu Prasad on fourth, and Abdumba Haida rounding off the top five. Championship contenders Rahul Nurani, Munjal Savla, Ocean Kotadia, they were relegated to mid-pack, while Alicia Abdullah and Donovan Vass, they were going to have to fight their way up all the way from the back. With only 2 rounds remaining, every driver knew the importance of edging out their competition, and that's exactly what happened to race 1 winner Ocean Kotadia. A rash manoeuvre saw the Pune lad edged off the Chennai track early on. While mechanical failure saw Kotadia's stall, his rivals raced on, with Mihir Dhaka taking the early lead. But another incident was not too far behind, as Munjav Savla and Lawrence Tour literally went head-to-head. But no harm, no foul, as the arrival of the safety car officially signalled the end of the race for Ocean Kotadia. Yards ahead, Vidit Jain of Delhi narrowly led the rapidly accelerating Vishnu Prasad. In fact, the Chennai lad, accompanied by goers of Abdumba Haida, had just returned from an impressive showing in the Polo Cup China. In Chennai, however, Vishnu raced into the top spot, overtaking Saurav. Mumbai's Rahul Nurani in car number 20 was not too far behind, followed closely by Mihir Dhaka. As Vishnu raced ahead, it was Rahul who clocked the fastest lap, registering 2 minutes 3 seconds, .534. Halfway through the 10 laps, Vishnu Prasad retained the momentum. The previous race saw him struggling from bottom to top after being docked 10 places on the grid, and with his lead in the overall driver's standings being rapidly diminished, it was a must-win for the usually dominant Chennai racer. With his confidence building after a podium finish in race 1, Rahul Nurani plundered on behind Vishnu. In the mid-pack, Vidit Jain tried to edge out Alicia Abdullah, who was also aiming for a top 5 finish. With a potential accident narrowly avoided, Vishnu Prasad remained carefree in the lead as the drivers revved up their engines for the final laps. A buoyant Vishnu Prasad was the first across the finish line, but his celebrations were cut short as his spell of misfortune continued. As per the steward's decision, Vishnu earned a 30-second penalty for violation of the flag and safety car procedure. An ecstatic Rahul Nurani was awarded the top spot, catapulting him to the top of the drivers' standings. Chandigarh's Angad Singh Mataru moved up to second, while goers Abdumba Haida came in third. And now onto some fun and games. Volkswagen managed to steal some important industry heads from their busy schedules to take part in the Polo Bosses race. Normally the beasts of the boardroom, the bosses were reduced to mere trainees, as a resident trainer, Ronnie Weschelberger, took them through the nooks and crannies of the Madras Motorsports racetrack. Verna Plona of Swarovski, India took pole, followed by Anand Banushali, Hakirat Singh of Woodland, Vaibhav Vinzenica of Windles Infotech, and Gilbert George in fifth. Behind them were Dinesh Kumble, Vicky Chandok, President FMSCI, and Purab Kohli rounding off the pack. Only 8 laps to determine just who was the big boss man. And it seemed that Werner Plona was determined to take the title, steamrolling into the lead, courtesy a pole position start. But his joy was short-lived, as experienced ace Vicky Chandok showed us just who's boss, cutting off Werner at a corner. A cat-and-mouse game ensued between Vicky and Werner as television host Purab Kohli swiftly made his way to the front of the pack. As Vicky Chandok established his lead, Dinesh Kumble in car number 29 was close on the heels of Vaibhav Vinzanika. And all the way from the last spot on the grid, Purab Kohli zoomed into the lead, just inches ahead of Vicky Chandok and just seconds away from the finish line. A perfect photo finish, or was it the perfect setup?
I was trying to follow his line, but then after a while I was forgetting about his line and trying to overtake him. So I was trying to gusa wherever he was not going, I was trying to go inside. I won't say I won it. I won't say I won it.
Yeah, I would say that too. Enjoyable, awesome. I want to do this again.
So, Purab Kohli claimed top honours in the Volkswagen Polo Bosses race as Vicky Chandok accepted the runners-up spot with a knowing smile. Werner Plona rounded off the top trio, finishing third after an early lead. So out came the bubbly as Anand Bhanushali, Harakat Singh and Dinesh Kumble finished in 4th, 5th and 6th respectively.
Well, the crowd seems to be having a great time, but it's time for us to take a short break. But stay tuned, we'll be back with plenty more racing action.